So we just have Ms. Strohmeyer. Take it away, Annie.
Good morning. I have myself, Annie Cathy, Allison France, Brian West, Aaron Couts, Jason Emery, Kyla Leonards, Violet Plummer, Martin Kidston, and MCAT. All right, and it looks like in the room we have Commissioner Vero, Commissioner Strohmeyer, Chris Lounsbury, Ann Hughes, and sorry.
Jerry
And
Marks.
Jerry
Jerry
Myers.
Marks. Jerry Marks is gonna leave.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't think this is mine here. is
But
it?
you're welcome to hang out and do
Yes.
Tuesday admin. Is there any public comment on items not on the agenda? Okay, consent agenda. Any public comment on consent agenda, or should anything be pulled out, discussed?
I would move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second, any comments? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Action items. Aaron Couts.
Good morning, commissioners. So this is, I am here requesting the board approve the chair to sign our annual rental certification for Opportunity Resources Group Home Project Pioneer 2 as part of the State Home Program Recertification of Affordability. And this may seem familiar because we do it every year, but since we only do it once a year, it might not seem familiar. So the Missoula County helped Opportunity Resources get two different home grants, one in 1999 and another one in 2004, to help build their Pioneer 1 and 2, which are housing developments in Missoula for adults with developmental disabilities.
Where's
And
Pioneer? Where?
I'm sorry?
Where's the location of Pioneer 2?
They're on South Howard. They're actually on Howard Street. And
Yep.
so we call them Pioneer 1 and 2, but actually Opportunity Resources now calls them North and South Howard Street
Okay.
apartments. But since we used Pioneer in the original application, that's what we still use to describe it in our paperwork to the state. And so as part of using home funds, HUD funding, they do require us to do annual monitoring of the affordability on those apartments, and which entails them providing rental recertification forms that we look at, and then they go to the state for final approval. And basically it just means we need to make sure that people are income qualified still, and that they are not charging rents over the maximum allowable rent. So ORI did provide us with this this report, and we need to sign it, and then we'll send it on to the state. The Pioneer Homes 1 did reach their, so we have to do this for 20 years after getting the grant. And so Pioneer 1 has reached that, what we call the period of affordability, where we no longer have to monitor it for that. And Pioneer 2, though, we are still having to monitor at least for the next couple years.
What's and what does one cost?
What does one cost? That's a good question. They are subsidized. It's listed on here on the form.
Sorry, I just.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm just looking. So it looks like she put, like, it looks like $372.50 around there.
Thanks. I was just wanting a conceptual ballpark sort of.
Yeah, it's definitely much lower than your typical rent in Missoula County.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, I would move that we authorize the chair to sign the annual rental certification.
Second, any further comment? All in favor? Aye. Thank you
Great.
so much, Erin.
Yeah, thanks. And Annie, if you just send that to me afterwards, I'll send it on to the state. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jackson Lee with, what do we have here? Vital Ground.
Yeah, good morning, commissioners. We are requesting approval of a grant application to the Vital Ground Foundation for bear-resistant trash cans and bear smart messaging materials. This is a joint application with City Parks and Rec, and if funded, we would have improvements at county parks in East Missoula, Lolo, and the Rattlesnake. Collectively, we are bringing nearly a 2-to-1 match to the table, as this initiative is a maintenance priority for both programs. And we have letters of support from Bear Smart Missoula partners. The application's due in a few days, and award announcements would be in May.
So timely.
Yes, very timely.
And with your fruit panel, they should make sure that they have bear resistant trash cans as part of the discussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
sorry.
right.
Yeah, thank you, Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Jackson. I would move that we approve the application.
Second, any further comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any correspondence?
That I'm aware of.
Discussion items, TDS franchise application and resolution.
Yeah, commissioners, this is just a heads up that on your April 7th public meeting, you're going to be presented with a resolution accepting the application for a franchise with TDS. Blanking on their complete name. TDS Metrocom LLC. So they've requested a cable franchise, and the first step in that process, in consultation with our franchise attorney, is to allow them to submit an application, which we received in December. We have 120 days to respond and accept that application. So what you'll be doing in your April 7th public meeting is ostensibly adopting that resolution. So this is just a heads up that that's coming. And then thereafter, we would negotiate a franchise agreement with them.
Is there also, is Jason Emery on?
Yes.
Yeah. What was the other? This is in the same kind of arena. Why am I?
Are you talking about the support letter for charter?
Yes, thank you. Charter, not Comcast.
Yeah, I'll let Jason speak to that.
I'm sorry, I had someone chatting at me here. So you're wondering about the support letter for charter for the Connect Montana?
Correct. Where is that on a different agenda?
Yeah, it's on for Thursday, I believe. So yeah,
Okay.
Charter Spectrum is, just looking for support for their hopefully grant funded expansion in this area.
Thank you.
And
bet.
so the TDS, what's any sense of the geographic area of coverage that they would be looking at in the county?
Jason, do you recall that off the top of your head? I do believe it goes outside the urban area a little bit further, which is pretty exciting.
It is, yeah. I don't know that we got an exact location outside of the city. I mean, they will be starting within, city limits, because of course that's the highest density and has the most, potential, revenue for them to recoup some of those costs, because they are building out brand new fiber throughout the city is the goal. So if they follow what they've done in other places like Billings and such, they kind of start in the middle and work their way out. But I do know they plan to expand into, other areas, but I don't know that we ever got an actual map for anything outside the city.
Is this the outfit that presented to us a while back? Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
They've come and spoken with you. They are nearing, if not, maybe have already completed their agreement with the city. So we would be able to model whatever agreement we might take up and present to you, model it after that.
Okay. Maybe Jason just said this, but they're well established in the Billings area, or where else in Montana?
So they're in Billings. They're building a network in Bozeman currently.
Okay.
And then they had several other major markets outside of Montana. I don't know if you remember those, Jason, at all.
Yeah, they're big. I think they're the 7th largest broadband provider in America. So they're good. They're a good sized company. Yeah, they're big in the Midwest, particularly. So they're kind of moving west with their build outs, and they're well capitalized. So they're able to go in and, you know, kind of fund these large projects to get new markets opened up and provide potentially better service as well as competition, which is always good, you know, when it comes to broadband. So it's all fiber, which is nice. It's like fiber to the home, which is kind of a big deal.
They are headquartered in Madison, Wisconsin.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Upcoming events, invitations.
There are so many, I lose track.
There's a new webcam out at the fairgrounds to check out the development of the Rocky Mountain Gardens building and
Yeah,
our exploration center.
it's wonderful.
It's coming, yes.
Okay,
10 minutes, nice.
well done, everyone.
Quick.
Yeah,
Way to dispatch with the agenda.
have a great Tuesday.
Goodbye.